All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another update for Drip. This video will probably do another airdrop, guys. So yeah, hang tight with me. I believe the congestion on BSC shouldn't be too bad. There's nothing worse than doing these airdrops because we got to manually confirm them, each one, and the the blockchain on BSC is congested. So hopefully it's not too congested and we can get through this. But you can see right here that the price of Drip right now sitting at $60. Again, you know, people might not be too happy that it came down from 80 bucks from where it was last week, but you got to remember that it was sitting at 15, 16, 17, $20 for a very, very long time. I mentioned that in my last video. And here we have it sitting at $60. It's coupled now with BUSD, tons of liquidity over on PancakeSwap, a lot of new eyeballs looking at it. And I think we're in a very, very good position. All right, so that being said, of course, it goes without saying that everything I talk about on my channel, everything in on my videos is for entertainment purposes only. You should never take it as financial advice. I'm certainly not giving you any. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. If you are okay with the risk, and only if you're okay with the risk, then and only then should you put in what you can afford to lose. Okay, these things can go sideways pretty quick. I'm not saying that it will, but I mean, crypto, there's risk involved. Let's be honest. So if you're not okay with the risk, then don't even bother to get in because you'll be an emotional wreck. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to go ahead and compound. I'm going to compound. You know, I think there should be some form of balance where you're hydrating and you're claiming and you're compounding. You're claiming and you're compounding. Of course, everyone has a different strategy. For me, you know, we've basically pulled out, you know, our initial deposit that we put into Drip. So this is all profit at this point. But yeah, we do want to help the community. We want this thing to grow. We want this thing to last long. Obviously, I do claim, just like everybody else, definitely got to lock in profits. There's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with locking in profits, and you should be locking in profits. So I do both. All right. This video I'm going to show you here. I'm going to do an airdrop, but I'm also going to go ahead and hydrate right here. I have $75,000 worth of Drip that I'm going to go ahead and put back into my account here. So hopefully this will go in nice and smooth. And I'm going to go ahead and do that also on my second account. By the way, if you are not following me on my second account, or you haven't used my buddy address for my second account, feel free to. I will leave it down below. You don't have to. It's not mandatory. But if you want to follow me over on my second account, we'll leave that buddy address down below. There it is. So it went right in. Compound success. Let me go over here right quick. Okay. So this one here, I have 48. Let me just write this down. I was like 75 and change. This is about almost 50. So about $125,000 I'm putting back into my account here. Let me just hydrate that. And then we'll go ahead and go on to the airdrops. Now, I had someone ask me, you know, should I get into the faucet right now? Should I go ahead and get into the garden? Should I wait for the farm down the road, you know, towards the end of the year or just after the end of the year? There you go. So yeah, that's what is that? 800. We're up to 829,000 in today's price worth of deposits, and over here we're at just shy of 1.5 million. So that's 2.3 million. That's about 23,000 a day with today's price. Of course, that'll change and fluctuate. It might go up, it might go down. That is not too shabby. But anyway, going back to my point, you know, should you go into the faucet? Should you go into the garden? Should you go into the farm? It's up to you. Right? Everyone has their own different strategy. You know, some people like the drip garden and they like the minor, I do too, right? I went into the drip garden. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below. But the faucet for me is always going to be the main deal. The garden, farm, all of that I'm going to be going into heavy, but it's just a supplement, right? In conjunction to the faucet, which is the main deal for me. Of course, might not be the main deal for you. That's why I said everyone has to do their own thinking and their own strategy and figure out what works for them. But yeah, you can't go wrong with going in to the faucet, I believe, right? But you also can't go wrong with going into the garden because it's pretty new, and obviously the manor, the farm. If you go into that and you go in when it's new, that's the best time to get in. Of course, if you have no idea how farming works or you have no experience with farming, then stick to the faucet. It's more newbie friendly, I think. Again, do your own research, figure it out. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do an airdrop for people that have 500 drip. The one I did last time was for people that had 250. I did have people message me saying, hey, I've been, I joined you very, very early on. I've been building my account. Um, you know, are you going to show love to people that were with you in the beginning? Of course. Of course. I try to help everybody out. Okay. But obviously that's impossible. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an airdrop of $6,000. And it'll be divvied up amongst everyone that has 500 drip deposited into their account and they're net positive. Then I'm going to do the same on my second account. The big difference is people who are on my second account that have that, they're going to get a big portion of this pie because there's only a few people on my second account. So you're going to see what I mean here in a second. Let's just get to it. So team airdrop. This is my, let's see, here's my address. Minimum directs done. 100. By the way, I will be doing airdrops for people that are building a team. So I'm going to start using these minimum directs right here. I'm going to start toggling this. And those of you guys that are building teams, you're going to start getting some big airdrops. Anyway, not to confuse with this one here. Let's go ahead and do this. So my budget is 100 drip. That's $60. 6,000. Okay. All right. So here you see we have 15. I'm going to take off this right here. Okay, because that's my other account. I'm gonna take that out and click that. That's 14 people are gonna get 6,000. So if I just do the math real quick, 6,000 $6,000 divided by 14 people is about $429 per person. Okay, $429 per person. Let's go ahead and send this. I hope BSC cooperates. I'm just writing some things down. Don't mind me. All right. So as this thing is going, so you'll see here that $6,000 is going to be divvied up amongst 14 different people. It's about $429. If you go to my second account, which I'll show you here, because I'm going to do the same exact $6,000 airdrop, so it's 12,000 total, 6,000 for each account. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's like 3 people that are going to get the airdrop on my second account. So $6,000 divided by 3 people, they're going to get 2,000. Is that right? $2,000 a piece. I mean, man. All right, so this will go. So yeah, with less people divvying up the airdrop on my second account, there's less people on my second account. Guess what? You're gonna get a bigger piece of the pie. So I'm showing love to everybody. People on my first account, people on my second account. But hey, you are gonna get rewarded. Let's be honest. You're gonna get rewarded if you follow me over to my second account. Now check this out. If you were some of you guys, right? And I know of one person there might be more. There probably is more, but they meet the requirements for both my first account, and they followed me over on my second account, and they're getting both airdrops. So they're getting like almost 2,500 bucks, if my math is right. So yeah, this will run. While this is running, there was something else I wanted to talk about on this video real quick. I'm trying to remember what it was. I should have wrote it down because now my mind is doing this airdrop and focusing on doing this right, and it's slipping my mind right now. Oh well, if it's important, I'll talk about it on another video. But yeah, let's just get through this airdrop right quick while this is running. Let me see if I can multitask. I hate to do it. I'm gonna try to go over to my second account while this thing is going. And if I do the same airdrop, I already had it set up here. This is 100 drip also. Yeah, 3 people. I was right. So 3 people are gonna get a share of that 6,000 bucks. That's $2,000 they're getting in an airdrop. All right, so things are going fantastic with drip, guys. As you can see, the drip faucet is doing what it's doing. The price of drip, I couldn't be more bullish at this point. Again, the fact that it's paired with BUSD doesn't mean that it's guaranteed price is not going to go down or anything like that, but it's less volatile, right? There's a ton of liquidity now. That's what people look for, guys, is people look for liquidity. People look at different tokens or different coins, and they head on over to the exchange, wherever that exchange may be. The first thing a savvy person will look for is liquidity, because they want to be able to know that if they get that coin, are they going to be able to sell it, right? Because they don't want to be stuck with a coin that they can't sell. And if they do sell it, they don't want to get killed with they don't want to get they don't want to get they don't want the price of that thing to get killed if they sell it, due to the fact that there's no liquidity, and now that it's eating into their profits, if you know what I'm saying. So the fact that there's a lot of liquidity, that should attract, it should, right? It should attract brand new people, brand new eyeballs to the project. But yeah, this thing is going fantastic. I'm talking about drip. I'm not talking about speed of BSC blockchain right now. I wish it was faster. I wish we didn't have to manually confirm, to be honest with you, but it is what it is, right? And I have one more here, and then I'll just have to confirm 3 transactions on my second account, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, this thing is going fantastic, guys. I had one more person say, hey, how do I join the account that has less people? What's the minimum that I can put in to get an airdrop? I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, then don't even bother. I'm looking for people that want to actually build their account, and not people with their hands out begging for airdrops, right? And the only reason they're joining is for airdrops. If that's what you're gonna do, don't even get in. Don't even get in, or join somebody else, because those people, you could never please those people, man. You know what I mean? I'm looking for people that want to build their account, and then the airdrops are just, icing on the cake, right? Like for me, I'm building my account. I've always had a focus on building my account, and see that my deposits are pretty big on these accounts. And I've not received 1 penny in airdrop ever, ever. And I don't complain about it. All right, so that airdrop is done. Let me go to my second account. Boom. These people are gonna get, yeah, about 2,000 bucks a piece on this one right here. Now, if you want to follow me over to my second account and for the purpose of you wanting to build your drip account, your faucet account, by all means, I'll leave my buddy address down below. But again, if you're just joining just to, your main focus is airdrops and you're kind of begging, I mean, that's not, I don't know. All right, so Christmas is coming, guys. Hopefully you guys are, if you celebrate Christmas, hopefully you guys are set to have a great Christmas. I did an airdrop last week, $20,000 airdrop. Not even last week, a couple of days ago. I'm doing another 12,000 here. I'm doing my part, man. I'm trying to, show the love or share the love with people who are on our team who took a risk. Obviously, people who put in 500 drip and are net positive, they've taken a risk. So I want to reward those people who have taken that risk. Of course, I want to try to help everybody, but hopefully this will help out some people. So other than that, guys, Drip Garden going fantastic. Again, I'm not going to rehash. I've already talked about Drip Garden a lot, how to get in, how to create LP tokens using the Liberation. Very, very simple. If you want to get in, I'll leave a link down below. And then the Drip, the Manor Farm is going to launch right after New Year's. So that should be very, very exciting. Stay tuned, guys. Follow us on Telegram. There you go. The airdrop is done. Follow us on Telegram if you're not already following us over there. I'll leave a link for that down below, because once that thing starts moving, we're going to be doing a lot of updates. That's going to move pretty quick because the layer 1 of that farm is only going to be 2 weeks. After that, it's going to be layer 2. And again, you got to be updated real quick with what's happening over there so you stay on top of things. So other than that, guys, hopefully you guys are having a great day. And yeah, Drip is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I love it. So all right, guys, do your own research. As I mentioned before, only put in what you can afford to lose. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe, etc., etc. I'll catch you soon. Peace.